So I'm sure we've all heard about FabFilter's Pro Q3, but did you know that you can use it as a sidechaining tool? I'm Nasser, and this is Plugin of the Week. So the way that you actually do this isn't too difficult, but it does take a few steps. So I've opened up a Pro Q3 on my instrument bus and on my vocals. And this over here, track 33, that's where my vocals are. In this corner over here, you can see that I've got Pro Q3, but I've also got all my other plugins going at the same time as well. I put it at the bottom, so I'm aware that it's just going to be used for sidechaining. So you're going to load up Pro Q3, and you kind of just leave it blank, to be honest. The real magic kind of happens when you sidechain it. So if you hover over the vocal track in the mixer, right click onto your instrument bus or wherever you want to sidechain it to, and you just click sidechain to this track. You'll be met with this kind of like wiry thing going from one to the other. Then the real actual magic happens when you open up a second instance of Pro Q3 on the instrument bus. So I've got that loaded up over here. This is where it gets a little bit tricky, but if you just follow along, you'll be able to get everything perfect. On the analyzer section at the bottom, you're going to want to click this and click the sidechain option. That's over there. First one down off the menu. And what that'll do is it'll allow you to see your vocals and the frequencies that are happening there, as well as the frequencies that are happening in your instrument bus. And then in order for it to all start to work, you're going to go over to this section over here, and you're going to click on this button, which is the plugin options. You'll head over to processing. So then you're going to go to the stereo sidechaining section over here. For me, it was set to 1, but I want it to be set to my actual insert 33, which is all my vocals. And that will link it all together. And then we go back to the actual Pro Q3 itself. So what I've got on this section over here is where I want the frequencies to duck out. What you're going to do is make a cut wherever you'd like. You're going to right click that, and you're going to make it dynamic. And what that'll allow you to do is it tells the Pro Q3 that you want this to constantly go down as soon as the other frequency is being played. Then you click on this little auto button on the side, and you press this button over here, which is going to be the external sidechain button. It lets you toggle between triggering. It's going to allow that to actually start to work. That's everything you need to know. It's how you sidechain using Pro Q3. And just to show you that it works nicely, we're going to hear out a little bit of this track.
Not a joystick, can't play me. Demons be talking, but no, they can't faze me. Feels like I was shot any other day. I thank God they changed my ways. I thank God they gave me purpose. Back then I was stuck in a maze.
Yeah, and that's it.